Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-September 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Leo, for the big cats out there. And I'm back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Moon Law. She has an amazing website. You can check her out as far as all of her artwork. For those of you who are artists and really appreciate artwork, you're going to really love her website. So check it out. I think it's stephaniepuimoonlaw.com. You're going to have to Google the spelling. I'm not really sure on the spelling there, but she's really amazing. Beautiful fantasy watercolor stuff. So when I first got this deck, I was so amazed by the artwork that I just laid it out on my bed and I just looked at every single card and just like looked at it, like just taking it all in. So it's very interesting. So anyways, on to your reading. Not to delay any further, I am going to be using this deck continuously for the next several months until I get a new deck, but I will still continue to use this deck going forward. So not to worry, I won't be bringing the sex and relationship videos back for some time. Wow. Okay, so Leo, you got some big stuff happening. But then again, it's not surprising because, you know, you have big energy. Everything that happens to Leo is big. It's bold. It's beautiful. Isn't there that soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful? That should be your motto, bold and beautiful. And you're going, yes, I know. I think that I think that of myself too. That's exactly how Leos think, and that's why I like Leos, because they have an understanding of themselves, a confidence about themselves, usually that other people lack. So it's like. So like the Aquarius, like it's very hard to give an Aquarius a compliment. Like I'm an Aquarius with a Capricorn ascendant, so it's very hard to give me compliments because I don't accept that. But Leo, totally, it's like Leo's like needs it, like it feeds off of it, totally accepts it. I wish I could be like that. You know, we're opposites in that way, Leo, but it's a great trait to have. So anyways, so this is the end of September, basically mid to end of September. What the energies are going to be for you. And I don't really like to build up to let down. So I'm just going to start with the outcome, the end of September, the card in the final position, okay? And that's the Tower, okay? And now you're going, oh no, here it comes. And I'm not here to scare you, okay? I'm not here to scare you. I don't like the outcome, though, as the Tower. It doesn't happen very much. As some of you have been watching my videos for a long time, since I started posting a year ago in September, it just really doesn't happen much. So the thing about the Tower is, and even in my private readings, when people get the Tower as the outcome, I go, okay, I'm like, whoa. Let's slow down here. Okay, let's analyze. You know, and I put my thinking cap on and I start to sweat and I go, oh, okay, like we have to fix this. You know, we have to really work on this. And in your case, most likely you're breaking up with someone because there's been cheating going on. Because you got the Liar, Cheater, Thief card. I pulled a couple other cards. And you also got the Five of Wands. You know, it may have to do with the eclipses because the eclipses are taking things out of, you know, really taking things out of our lives that don't belong there any longer. And it's swift and it's done, right? And the Tower takes all. So for the outcome to be the Tower, because I don't like ending on a bad note, but it's the outcome as the Tower means, okay, this is the outcome, the sum total of all of these parts, right? It almost doesn't even matter what else is happening, because so we can all go home now. We can pack it up and go home now. But you know, for you, Leo, because at the end of September, it feels very much like you're getting a divorce or you're breaking up. Okay. And, or there's a guy that's running for the hills, okay, because you have the Five of Wands, who's a character who, you know, takes off. You know, things are going so well and then takes off. You may have been involved, I want to say, with a married man or married woman. There may be some restrictions upon your relationship. You kind of have a hot and cold type relationship thing going on because you have the Two of Swords in the recent past. And that's the Bloody Wanker card, okay? And the Bloody Wanker usually has a girlfriend or wife, okay? Not always. Because sometimes it can be about two people, and I'm going to tingle on that. It can be about two people who are in a relationship and they're arguing, they're not connecting. Or it can be about one person who wants the relationship to go forward and another person who can't see it going anywhere, so they run for the hills, okay? So that may have happened here. You know, or it could just be someone who's rejected you, you know, outright rejection, outright ignoring you. Like you may just not even be talking to them anymore. But it's very hot and cold because you have the Sun, which is, you know, very positive for you. Very, very positive because this is you on fire, Leo, okay? Victory, it's the feeling of joy, feeling of victory. Very, very, very positive. It may be that you got into a relationship with someone and you felt it was very positive, only to have this disconnect where maybe it was going very well and you had feelings for this person because this is what's crowning you. So it's almost like for them not to talk to you, but then you have feelings for them still, means that it's a very hot and cold kind of thing. It doesn't really make much sense otherwise. And the Ace of Cups is also for those of you who are single, okay? Specifically those of you who are single. I feel like financially for you, the rain, it's going to pour money, okay? It's going to be raining frogs for you, okay? And it's going to be the beginning of prosperity after much hardship and lack. So if if your bank account's been a desert for some time, this is a signal it's going to rain. It's raining, but it's going to pour very soon. So this is a new opportunity. I do see it as, so it's like the beginning. It's that drop. It's that one, you know, the start of something. The beginning, that first note of the concert, you know, it's those little, it's almost like when you go to a concert, a classical concert, you know, the orchestra is warming up. It's like the orchestra warming up, and then full on everybody, you know, gets, you know, music goes full on after that. So it's the beginning. It's the beginning of something. So to me, this is like not talking to someone, and then you have this beginning. But to me, it doesn't even feel like the beginning of the beginning. It just feels like the continuation of this hot and cold and then hot and cold kind of thing. And there's a lot of guys in this. There's a lot of guys in this reading. Okay, so Leo females, you may be dating several different guys. This may not be you, but because I'm doing Leo, I feel like this mostly is. Some of you are dating a Cancer, because to me, I see this a lot of time, or dated a Cancer in the past. Cancer guy. He may have been the one that's, you know, kind of you stop talking to, and you may get involved with somebody completely new and different in the future. It may be one of these characters, which you have the Nine of Cups, which is the #1 player in the deck. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio dude. But it's crossed by the King of Wands, which I do believe is you. So you may have feelings for this guy. Or you could be like a Leo-Leo combination, and it could be or it could be, sorry, I'm seeing too many things going on in my head. Leo-Leo combination, or it could be a Sagittarius or Aries combination. A lot of times I do see this as a Taurus though too. It could be or Capricorn. I'm feeling it more. It's either you or you may have some other fire sign in your chart somewhere, or you're the one like that has like a Pisces moon. You're watching for your Pisces moon, and this is like a Sagittarius guy, okay, that you have feelings for. You could be gay, and you could be, either the King of Wands or the Nine of Cups dude, and you could be dating a couple of guys. Because to me, this is like a couple of guys, and I don't know why this is coming up in this reading, but it came up for like another reading where I was seeing several guys. So either you're female and you're dating several guys, or you're gay and you're dating several guys. That's kind of how I see it. So, so yeah, you could be, most likely, you are the King of Wands, and the person that you're dating is the Nine of Cups. Okay, for the Leo guys. Okay. And for the Leo ladies, you're just very, I feel like you're very determined to get what you want. And you may have you might have started getting feelings for this Nine of Cups guy, which is a big mistake, because the Nine of Cups guy inevitably runs for the hills, because as soon as you get close, as soon as things start to get really close, he takes off. He's like the fish that slips between your fingers and sinks beneath the rippling waves. I've been quoting Anne Shirley a lot in all of my readings. That's Anne of Green Gables for you. That's from the story about the amethyst brooch, which she borrowed from Marilla, and then she told this whole story about how she lost it because it slipped out of her fingers, but really she didn't know where it was. It was still on like Marilla's shawl or something. So, anyways. Yeah, so going along with where I'm not sure where I was going with all that, but basically you got some serious characters here lining up, and I think there's some element of restriction here, because you have this Eight of Swords, which is karma, okay. And feeling stuck, feeling like you don't know what to do, feeling like, you got this dark cloud kind of hanging over your head. Maybe you want to be with this person, but you can't for whatever reason, because he's got a family, or maybe, this is just a karmic relationship. So you're not going to really end up together, especially because you have the Tower as the outcome. I don't feel like this person is going to be in your life, even though you may want them to. You have the Star card in the position of emotions, which is a card about music. So you do need to listen to a lot of music for the end of September. It would be really good for you to do that. You may be the star, because Leo has such bright, and it's linking up with the sun, so much bright energy, so much love to offer the world and light to offer the world, that you may literally be a music star, movie star, or have some strong Leo in your chart, and that's who you want. Maybe a radio star, somebody who's just very famous, or somebody who's about to come into their own power. Which is why I'm going to say that this relationship, if you're dating and this is how it's going to end, feels just wrong for you. They're not right for you. For whatever reason, it's just not right. Okay. And here's the thing too. It could be, Leo ladies, that you could be in a relationship with a Pisces man with some kind of Leo or Sagittarius ascendant or moon, okay? And you might be the one who ends up cheating on them at the end. And you just get, maybe you're in a relationship and maybe you're married. You are the one that's married, and you feel very stuck and you want to get out of it. And at the end, you decide either you cheat and you get a divorce because of it, or they catch you cheating, or there's just so many problems that come up because of the cheating, or maybe you just have so many problems that it just kind of explodes, or both. It could be just like too many things. You have too much on your plate you can't deal with, You ended up cheating on them. Maybe you have kids together. Maybe you don't. And then you end up getting a divorce. And I feel like you're really focused on your career. You're not, and the family too. You may have, I feel like you may have either 2 kids or 4 kids. Some of you may have more than that, 5, 6 kids. Message me if you have more than that. This is a lot. Power to you. You know? But Leo, it's sort of just like, I feel like there's, you know, you are going to be feeling the end of September quite stuck. Quite like, I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know where this is going. And you're going to be very shocked and surprised when, or maybe not as much as you think, when it ends, okay? But, you know, like I was saying in my other videos, it's not a bad thing that this relationship ends. It's actually very, very positive. Once this relationship is out of your, you know, once it's out of your hair, I feel like you're going to be free to do what you need to do. You got the Chariot card, which is you're going to have more success in your life. You're going to be able to speak your truth, and you're going to say your piece. Make sure you use some serious language. Okay, I'm telling you this. Language as in, do not ever call me again, ... Okay, kind of thing. Okay? And I feel like you're going to get what you want. You got the Queen of Wands. So you also may have, see, this is you, see. So I feel like for some of you female Leos, you may have been the one that's cheated. But it's not for, and it may have been for selfish reasons, but it may not have been entirely for selfish reasons. There may have been other factors. You just feeling very stuck, feeling like your marriage may not have been going anywhere, you know, or your partnership or your relationship might not have been going anywhere. Or just you not being where you want it to be. Maybe you want to focus on your career and either your responsibilities in your marriage or your responsibilities in your partnership is swaying too heavy on you, and you maybe you couldn't take it anymore. For those of you who are single, I feel like this is primarily for people who are in relationships, this spread, okay? You're going to want to have a private reading with me because I feel like there's primarily too many people that are watching this that are in a relationship. They're either married or they have a boyfriend or girlfriend. There's a partnership that's deteriorating at the end of September. It's like it's coming to a head. At the end of September, it comes to an end. And I think it's because of the eclipse. That's my feeling. You know, that's just kind of how I see it. So there's this Leo Pisces. I feel like there's a Leo Pisces situation here. Primarily Leo Pisces. But not entirely. You know, again, there could be some Sagittarius. There could be some Aries as well. There are several other signs that got the liar, cheater, thief card this time around for the end of September. There's a lot of things happening. Each sign has a very interesting dynamic this time around. And I think it's partly because of the eclipses, but I see them being, the spreads being very different than usual. Very dynamic, very specific, you know, more specific than usual. And this is a general spread. So again, I don't want the single people to feel like I'm not talking to you, but here's the thing. I don't see, you know, for those of you who are single Pisces sun people, you may have a Leo moon or Sagittarius, you may be watching this. You may have been in a relationship and now you are no longer, but there's something coming at the end of September. You know, the Tower takes all. It is unexpected, okay? It could be some kind of betrayal that's just a sudden impact, something you were not expecting, something in your family. You may also just, you know, you have a lot of responsibilities. This could even be a Pisces female who has some kind of Leo sun or Leo, a Sag ascendant or something, and you're watching it. And, you know, there's a lot, you know, going on in your life. You may be a single parent and you may have had a lot of guys coming and going through your life, and there may have been a lot of drama. There's just a lot of drama here, okay? You may be single technically, but you may have been dating at some point, off and on. For those of you who have no interest in relationships whatsoever and you're watching this, to me, you have the career and the emotional career focus, and then you have also strong financial focus crowning you mid-September, which is very positive. And you do have the do not worry card, which is in the position of your attitude. You're very focused on, taking care of the, groceries and gas and the basics, mundane aspects of life. But the message here is not to worry. It's almost like, I don't feel that you're totally, entirely expecting this divorce or this breakup, because the Tower is sudden, okay? So I want to say that it's not entirely unexpected, but there are parts of it that are going to be unexpected for you, because it's like you have your head down. It's like you have your head in the sand right now, and maybe you cheated and maybe you didn't, but you have your head in the sand, and because your head's in the sand, you don't know what's coming. You don't know it is coming. And so I'm telling you, for those of you who are in a relationship, there's something coming here, but it's for the better. It's for the better. I feel like ultimately you're going to get what you want. If you get a divorce, I feel like you're going to get, a decent split. Okay, it's going to be a decent split. It may not be 50-50, but it's going to be pretty damn close. So I don't feel like it's going to be a really messy divorce. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things piling up that are going to pile up, though. A lot of responsibilities that are going to fall on your shoulders. Which, and I'm sorry about there's a lawnmower or something going in the background. I apologize. Let's turn that on. I was saying about bills. Oh yeah, so there's just a lot of responsibilities that are going to fall on your shoulders. But I feel like you're going to get through all this. I feel like you're going to move past all this. You're going to move on from this, and it's going to be really good for you. So if the eclipse takes your marriage, or the eclipse takes your boyfriend or girlfriend, because it's not right any longer and it's no longer serving you, know that, number one, speak your truth. Number two, and tell them how you feel. Okay, it's important to do that. Number two, it's going to bring success. There's going to be something good that comes out of it. Whatever that is, it's going to be something good. It may not be until October where you feel it, or sometime later in November or December. They're showing me November also, December also, where you actually feel like things are lifted and things are like better. But I feel like things are going to improve for you in this way. And I feel like you're going to, go on to have, you're going to spend time with your kids, and you're going to have family later down the line. Family is still going to be a priority for you. You may even go on to have more kids. I don't know how many kids we're talking about here in this reading here, because we got the 2, we got the 4. It could be 10. You could be one of those, people that, just continues to have kids. Power to you if that's you. I feel like it's going to be okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So long after all that, here I am telling you that. So it is important for you to know your worth. Know how special you are. Know that you are a star. There's a star inside of you, and there's a star inside of everybody, but it isn't always expressed. Okay, we don't always reach our full potential, so it is important for you to reach your full potential, which is very bright, and it's very bold, and it's very big. Okay, and it's in the spotlight. So this is one of those things where, when the universe calls you to be sort of in the spotlight, it doesn't really surprise me that things will change. Things are changing for you, especially in your personal life, because this, in a way, is your priority. and you have a responsibility to reach this potential, because this is what your soul has chosen, because this is a karmic thing. It's almost like because karma is learning the lesson, and karma is the balance, okay? So it's you learning to balance your home life with your career, okay? Learning to balance being the star and at the same time taking care of your family, okay? And this relationship may just not have been a match for you for whatever reason. It may just been, you know, not fulfilling you in whatever way you need it. And so it's important that you know that it's okay. And if things deteriorate and get to this point, it's okay. You know, the eclipse is going to take a lot. I feel like the eclipse is going to take a lot out of people's lives, but for the better. So I'm not really. Oh, and there's one last card that I forgot to mention in the immediate future. So this is like mid-September, right around the time where you're watching this video. You got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is a deceased loved one, usually male, that's around you in spirit, and he is there looking out for you. Okay, and I got a little tingle on that. He's there looking out for you, really all the time. He's not always. I mean, our deceased loved ones kind of come and go, so he might not literally always be there, but it's like the minute you think of them, he's there, okay? So, and I feel like, I want to say he's over death. And this is weird. It's kind of a weird message. But I feel like, Leo, you're totally going to get this. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's sort of like he has his foot on this skeleton, right? And it's like he's like over it. It's like he's using the skeleton. It's almost like his skeleton as like a footrest. So it's kind of like he's over it. He's just over it. And he's just like, he's okay. So like for some of you who are dealing with a deceased loved one, the Tower card may, for some of you, be a death in the family, okay? And the message from him is to say that he's okay, and that, and I'm going to cry, and to say that, you know, maybe for whatever reason he wasn't well, or maybe it was something unexpected, and but he's okay, you know, and he's going to go through the transition, and he's going to be fine. And actually better than ever. So that's what I want to say to you. If you have someone who's passed away already, you know, he's over it. You know, he's not dwelling on it, and so neither should you. Not to worry about him, and you're loved and you're protected, and he's looking out for you. And I want to say you need to pray, because he's holding his hand up, and it was looking like he's like going like this. You need to pray more, and you know, when you say your prayers, you know, say a little special something for him, and he'll listen, and he'll look out for you. So very interesting. For some of you, he may have been, like, I want to say like a chiropractor or like a doctor, in the medical profession some way, somehow. And some of you really need to look out for your own health, and some of you need to go to the doctor and get medical attention, okay? And I'm not legally responsible for this comment, but I am saying that it's very important you do so. And then he's showing me that. So take care of yourself is the message here. So, yeah. So I think that's it. This is quite the reading. A lot to digest, guys. But I wish you guys all the best. And I will be back again for your October. I can't even believe it's October. 2015 video, and yeah, I just wish you guys the best. So I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.